Good evening. My name is Seannie Mac. This is the Seannie Mac Show. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Tonight would have been our 8th episode of our short-form scripted comedic YouTube show and podcast. But there is no comedy written for the show tonight. Tonight's show will be very brief. It's basically an announcement from me. It begins at the top here by acknowledging the horror being felt and experienced by the Ukrainian people over the last 24 hours. The Russians have killed dozens of Ukrainian civilians, upwards of 40 Ukrainian service members at last check. And the bombing, the shelling, the missile attacks, the naval blockades from the south and the east in the Black Sea are continuing at this hour. And they will be continuing for some time. Vladimir Putin is a psychotic autocrat who leads a dying, imperialist, ambitious petrostate. And he is acting as such today and tonight. There will be effects of this felt here in the U.S. Prices at the pump, at the grocery store, in inflation eating away at your savings, your investment portfolios. There is talk of us being on the brink of a more extensive world war. I think that is quite hyperbolic at this point, but I don't rule it out, unfortunately. And there is no transition from what is happening in the world to what I intend for this show going forward. But I do want to make an announcement to you here tonight. The short form scripted comedy that we have been doing on the show here for the first 7 episodes will continue. There will still be scripted comedic segments on our YouTube channel and on our podcast feeds. But the format of this show is going to evolve over time, as it was always supposed to. We are going to play with longer form, more traditional podcast elements. Still always want to make you laugh, but I also want to be able to deconstruct and explain and be enraged and try to use all of the tools in my admittedly quite limited toolkit to express myself and to discuss the news, sports, pop culture, etc. in a way that was more the intention, or certainly has been more the use of this particular format of podcasting and YouTube content creation. So your thoughts, your prayers, your humanitarian dollars, if you can, should all be with the people of Ukraine tonight and tomorrow and this weekend. And this show will continue to evolve. It is a great pleasure doing it. It is my honor to have you with us. And I thank you for everything so far. And I hope you will continue to help me grow this show, because it is the most fun thing I have ever done in my life. Thank you for that. And we will see you with a full show Monday night. Keep your eyes on our YouTube channel this weekend. And keep the people of Ukraine and continental Europe in your hearts and minds this weekend. Have a great night.